Interesting. All right. Well, moving on to a big story that happened, that's been happening over the past couple of weeks. So Kendrick Lamar and Drake have been engaged in a lyrical battle in recent weeks that escalated. The two artists each released songs about the other. In one case, with Kendrick not even waiting a full hour before he dropped a track in response to one of Drake. So the feud, in which each rapper has made numerous unverified allegations, prompted Drake to respond in a song that he's disgusted by Kendrick's claim about him, including that he has a secret child and engages in sex with underage girls, which he denies. So in one of his songs, Drake said he would have been arrested were there any truth to the allegations about him having inappropriate relationships with underage girls. So he has a 6-year-old son, also suggested that he leaked false information about having a daughter to Kendrick. So Kendrick had that information, and Kendrick has yet to respond, but he previously released his song Not Like Us, which was Kendrick's 4th diss track aimed at Drake. There's a lot going on here. The track can be described as another verbal attack against Drake, with allegations of Drake allegedly grooming young women, seemingly accusing him of pedophilia. And then just today, Drake's Toronto home was at the center of a shooting, which has left one person seriously injured. It's reported that it's his bodyguard, but who knows if the two are tied together, just a strange coincidence. So there's obviously been rap feuds throughout the years, but can one take legal action against one another if the allegations are so serious?
Christina, they can. If someone's alleging that, you are a sexual abuser, a predator, they have an illegitimate child, you can absolutely sue for defamation. Now, as we've seen over the years, these types of rap beefs, they're normally handled in the streets and not in the courtroom. Hopefully it doesn't rise to the level of violence that we saw with Biggie and Tupac and some of the other rap feuds over the years. So can Drake file a lawsuit? Absolutely. Will he do it? Probably not. Now, if, however, there is an allegation of sexual abuse of minors, and we still don't know what's going to happen with Diddy, I believe that he will be prosecuted. That's something that law enforcement officials will look into, because that's serious. It involves minors. So not only are we talking about a potential civil lawsuit, but a criminal investigation as well, if there's any merit to those allegations.
Yeah. So could these songs, these verses, and these allegations, do they run red flags to police? Will police look into things because, of something that they hear on the radio or something like that?
Law enforcement has a duty to protect children. And just like Cassie Ventura's lawsuit prompted that investigation, rap lyrics, and if there's any truth to these allegations, and I don't know if there is, but that's something that law enforcement has to pay attention to and conduct an investigation. If there's any truth to this, they need to protect those children. So that's something that may result in a criminal investigation if there's anyone that can come forward and substantiate these allegations.
Right. So you would need somebody else to come forward to go to police with this.
You really would need witnesses or a victim in a case like this. I mean, law enforcement doesn't want to initiate a prosecution based on rap lyrics alone, because people say all sorts of things in music that aren't necessarily true. But if there's a witness that says, hey, this happened to me, or I saw this happen to another victim, then that's something that law enforcement will take notice of, and that's reason to open an investigation.
So interesting. We'll have to wait and see what happens. I'm sure this is just the beginning of this saga. Neama, thank you so much, as always, for your expertise.
Of course, Christina. Thanks for having me.